As I said, I saw one as a 5-year-old and I said, I want one of those.
Yeah. And then this one, you might say, oh man, look at this. You see these wrinkles in it over here. Hey guys, I'm in Parkersburg, West Virginia right now on a little family trip. So the old lady's gonna stay here and I'm gonna go after some parts from my Edsel. So I'm gonna take you along. I'm going on to Philadelphia. So a little bit of a drive, but I'm crazy. First update, hit the gas station here in a Marathon, $3.50 a gallon. Not too bad. Filled her up. This thing gets about 23 miles a gallon. It's Ford Edge, good car. So we can get some food and we're gonna hit the road. Yeah, we went and got some food. And of course, you know, since we're out of town, we had to get some Hardee's breakfast. Right, Lucille? Alright, now we're on to the trip. Okay, we made it on Interstate 77. We're on the road. I'm gonna prop you up and get some miles covered. Alright, checking back in. We're about halfway there. We have 3.5 hours to go. We're in Maryland, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty out here. Yeah, we got, how you can see it, we got a little ways to go. Doing alright, Edge is running good. I'll bring you back a little farther. I'm going to show you a little more of the scenery and then get there hopefully. Little update, we're about 50 minutes from Philadelphia, so a few more miles and then we'll make it there and we'll get what I'm after. Well, we made it. It's all these storage units. See what he's got. Hey guys, a little future me cutting in here. Like always, it's Thursday. Once we arrived at the units, I didn't know what to expect. I knew that I was going there to get some parts for my 60 Edsel, and Doug was nice enough to say if I showed up, I could have whatever I thought I needed or I thought I could use. But when I get there, I get to see a 1960 Edsel Ranger covered up. So we uncovered it, and I was just, this car is beautiful. So you're getting ready to see my experience talking to him and me, you know, just drooling over this car for this next little bit. What year was that when you bought it?
30 years ago, 1996.
96. That was before I was even around.
I put out the Carlisle event in
Oh, just
1990 summer Carlisle.
You brought Carlisle,
I had no intention of buying an Edsel.
Really?
There was one in Edsel. My plan was to buy a 59.
Really? You wanted a 59?
Well, as a child, my grandmother lived with us back in around 1964, because I think it was about 5.
Yeah.
She had a friend that came to pick up the church in a 1959 Villager.
Okay, yeah, those are awesome, yeah.
She was the wife of a retired doctor, so they had some money, and it was a Christmas gift for her.
Christmas gift?
Yes,
this car.
isn't that nice?
Or the Villager,
so
yeah.
That was the first Edsel I ever saw. I thought it was so cool. I gotta have one of those days. My mother told me a story how they weren't loved and nobody wanted them.
Yeah.
As a little 5-year-old, it's like, oh, I want one. I'll take care of one.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So that was always the plan, to get a 59. But I went out there, as I did back in the time, just to see all the cars and everything, go through the flea market. And on my way out the gate, I just happened to go past the car corral, saw the taillights, and I said, that's a 60 Edsel. I've never seen one of those.
Okay.
Look, she's very tired, but solid.
Yeah.
And the thing that clutched it was the guy it was co-signed to. So yeah, I think if I don't sell this week, I'm gonna part her out. Like, now it became a rescue mission. I have to save this car.
Part it out? No.
The price was right. He even offered to trailer it to my house.
Really?
For an extra I think it was $200. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'll take her.
Yeah, so bring it home.
Shows her at the beginning and through the restoration phase.
Really? You got a whole album for it, huh?
Got a whole album for it.
Watch out.
I tend to do that with each of my cars.
I kind of thought we'd do that. It's not that far, but wow, every day something else leaks. That's right. That's my dad told me that.
What's that?
That every day something else leaks.
Oh yeah.
Heard that in an Ohio meet with him and my grandpa a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
My dad couldn't come, so I wanted to be able to show him the video and. Yeah, look at that.
She was. I mean, the paint was kind of faded. And on the high spots were worn down to the primer because he polished her so much.
Really?
You got the high spots were down to the mine's
at the like patina looks, but yeah, all the high spots are through, you know, and everything's high. Yeah, see the carpet. That's like how my carpet was.
Yeah.
That's typical. That's typical.
Mine looked very, very similar.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It was still pretty solid.
Solid. She ran.
Yeah, white block. No. Yeah, power steering. No.
No power steering.
So it's like mine. No power steering. No power brakes.
No brakes. I prefer no power steering.
It's less and less with
I've driven Andreas that does have power steering.
Yeah.
It's so vague and.
Really. See, for our first show, look at that. She was looking real good then too.
Yeah.
Man. Can't believe it was so long ago. See, you got the washer package too.
Yes.
See, that's cool. See, mine's got a bare bones. It's a hard top, but it doesn't have any options.
Yes,
which is kind of strange.
I recall that. Yes, somebody sprung for the four-door hard top.
They wanted the four-door hard top, but they didn't want any extra. Yeah. Really. 98 upholstery shop. Still pretty nice then. I see. That carpet in there. The thing about my seats, I'm so afraid to lose these eaves. I want to.
You have to get that from SMS. They have the machines to imprint that.
Do they?
Yeah. You can actually go through. Probably best to go through Jason Peters.
Yeah, I talked to Jason and he said about $3,000 to clean up the front ones and rear ones and kind of repad them off the bus.
Not that much out of line.
Yeah. I do what I can, but yeah.
Interior done on my 79 Malibu.
Really?
A couple years back, and that was see how there was an accident and they painted it over the trim. If you'll notice down below, the bumper down here is pushed in.
Oh yeah, I guess he's got a little.
I think what happened is somebody rear-ended them and
went up underneath
that front corner into something.
Really? Yeah, I see that.
Because the piece here was had a chip out of it too.
Oh, I see the chip. Yeah, I saw that. And I see it. Oh yeah.
These are the guys in the body shop. Took these photos of it.
Yeah, they went all the way down, didn't they?
Oh yeah. I had two guys.
Oh wow. Ain't much of it there.
I had two guys, a body guy and a mechanical guy. And they did a lot of the work.
Wow.
And it's one of these things that they just get attached to these cars. They're like, oh no, please don't take her. Please.
Yeah, we spend so much.
We enjoy this car.
I enjoy it too, you know. Oh yeah, they're getting it. Yep. Boxy sealer. And this is back in late 90s still, right?
I think paint and body was done in 99.
Yeah, see, I was born in 2000, so this is all before me.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely pre you.
Yeah, but pre me. Yeah. Let's see. There's the primer. So they fixed all the rocker stuff.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of rust, but there were some spots.
Yeah, you gotta address it.
As I say, even though it came from Central Pennsylvania, this
I know, it's surprised.
Well taken care of.
I mean, PA is still a little salt up here, you know.
Oh yeah, especially out in the central part.
Yeah, there's the top coat primer.
But yeah.
Yeah, there's the quarter. Yeah, but see, the quarter's nice.
Edsel. He loved his Edsel and he took very good care of it.
That's great. So he ordered it originally then?
Oh, I think he probably got it out of the showroom or dealer stock or whatever. I don't know that he actually.
See, I heard that most of these 60s were ordered. That's why they were built. I've heard that before.
Well, they made a good part of them before the introduction because they had to have each dealer had to have at least one to show.
That's true. Yeah.
And then after that, yes, then they took orders.
It's just so hard to find out the history of some of these, where they come from. Like mine, I'm not sure. I think it was always an Ohio car. But I guess I don't have an inspection sticker from 76 in the window.
Yeah, this one still has the last Pennsylvania sticker from 93.
Yeah, they went Hey, you got it all the way.
Oh yeah. They went all the way down through all the rust.
That's so cool. Oh, kind of sticky there.
And paint.
Yeah.
We matched the paint up to a.
That royal red. That's what it's supposed to be, right? Is that the
Regal
paint code?
red.
Regal red. My bad.
We
Regal.
matched it up to a 1990 Ford truck
Really?
color. Again, it was one of those things.
And there's all the plastics.
They,
Was that re-dyed or resprayed? All the plastic and trim?
yes.
Cause like mine ain't so bad, but
All
I
the
wonder
metal.
about how you clean them up.
Yeah, the tops of the doors.
Yeah, those are great. Yeah. I only thought it was probably the original paint code because of how nice it looked.
No, you
It's
found
close.
a good match.
It's pretty dang close.
Which they wanted to do because it was going to be a lot less expensive
Yeah, was it?
to get a stock paint.
Oh yeah, there's all the pieces painted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the gloss don't look bad either. It looks nice. It looks like metal.
Well,
Yeah.
they really should be a semi-gloss, but it's like...
Yeah, mine's still the semi-gloss. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's it up on jack stands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is cool. Yeah, you get the whole story right here.
Yeah, because I went like every week to get a progress report.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's cool. Back from the body shop. Wow. Sharp. Looks like an ad, you know, when they're brand new. That's what she looks like, you know. That's a convention, 99.
Yeah, that was their first convention.
Now this red 60 wagon, it's not Jim Peralta, is it? I know he is.
The wagon was, yes.
So my dad and grandpa, and I'm gonna say, maybe before it was late 80s, early 90s, met Jim at Ohio Meet.
Okay, that makes sense.
And they knew Jim from then. And
Yep.
my dad told me the first 60 I ever saw was the wagon like that. I'm pretty sure it was the first one. So I've heard about this car, so it's cool to see a picture of it. Yeah, this is the car like my dad and grandpa
three
saw.
red and white 60s together.
Wow. 99. Homecoming, right
Yep.
there.
We both went back to Louisville. See, one of the weird things about this car is we came into the world at the same time.
Really?
Build date of October 1st,
That's great.
1959. I was born October 5th.
I think you said mine
1959.
was close to your birthday. I can't remember the exact.
Probably was. I don't recall either.
I think I can tell you this right number.
And I have found out there are several cars close to her number that came to New Jersey, South
Really?
Jersey. One is the Power Ranger, which Jason Peters now owns.
Really?
Tom used to belong to Mike Timothy, who was a good friend of mine.
Oh, okay, so Jason owns it. Okay.
That is like, I think she's 1123. I think that's 1119 or 17.
So
or
the
something.
1425 is that
it's
the
like,
build date?
like they were probably all in the same carrier coming this way.
Yeah. I wonder how is there so few of them? So I mean, they're made all like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, and if you in the Edsel database, there's another one that's like a couple after Rosie that went to New Jersey as well. So we think they're probably all in the same.
Oh, so they're just sprinkled out throughout
Yeah,
there.
I have found through talking to car haulers
Yeah.
that I said, did they come directly from the factory to the dealer,
Right.
or did they stop at a
Like a-
intermediate yard?
Oh,
And they said they did both.
really? So you could go right from the dealer, I mean,
So
factory
I'm
to dealer,
thinking chances are these came strictly from Louisville.
right all the same
Yeah,
carrier.
because I know there are holding yards down off of 95 in Delaware.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of yards down there. You can still go past them today and see cars there. But yeah, she probably came with a whole load of them.
Yeah, she's great. I mean,
Oh, we've gone everywhere. This car has gone everywhere.
yeah, where are you taking her?
Taking her as far as Wisconsin.
Really?
Far south, I guess, is Virginia.
Because ours, we went to Tennessee in it for like on the power tours a couple years ago, and
Okay.
then I took it to Illinois. It's been Michigan, it's been south, it's been west. It's going all the way to Florida this year.
Michigan. She's been in Michigan several times, especially for the 50th anniversary. New tires for her. We'll get
Yeah.
her carburetor, pump out.
Yeah, they still seem pretty nice, but I'm sure they're probably 10 years.
trying to think how old when I bought those.
I'm trying to see if I can see the date
Probably
code
about
on
12 years ago. The rear ones are actually from 2007.
205.
Yeah.
That date code's probably in the.
The date codes are usually on the inside, unfortunately.
14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're right about 12 years old this year.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
They're not terrible. You know,
I think I bought, because I had it, they said the tires were worn on the front, so I had...
the front seat. I see it the little fatter whites in the back, yeah.
Yeah, the rear ones, I know those are part of the set that I had bought before I took it to...
The body shop? Oh, the 50th?
Convention in Dearborn back in 2007.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they probably have to be changed to me
Oh,
flat.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like these. I wanted to get a set of these.
I always loved those as a kid.
You know, like my car, I ended up putting on the sill cover for the rockers, and it looks good. I mean, I put on this 58 spinners
Cool.
without paint. It's all chrome.
Yeah. A lot of people did that. They like the.
I still kept my hubcaps. I didn't get rid of them. I keep everything, even if it's bad parts.
That's why I got all these parts.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need anything or not.
Well, I guess we can look through and break. Yeah, just do a little walk around here. Rosie. Yeah, so she's great. And these quarters there. See, mine are just, they're just rotted out. Yeah, that's perfect. My idea is I have the 64. I think it's the passenger side quarter panel, which from here up is different and here back is different, but the opening should be the same. I've read.
I believe it is. Yeah.
So if I get too desperate, I was gonna maybe get a body shop to copy and like transfer it. It's the same thing but different. It's mirrored.
Yeah.
Or try it myself.
You don't have the holes.
And the holes, I'd have to take my chrome and Cause yours, you see it lifts about 2 inches and rolls over.
As I said, she was well taken care of. Didn't do a whole lot in terms of body work.
Yeah,
there's spots here and there, but.
Yeah, it's all nice. Yeah, wow. You feel the factory undercoating, a lot of that still there. Yeah, wow. Okay, back to the walk around. Can I open the rear door?
Oh yeah, sure.
It is. Oh yeah, she's locked. Yeah, I hope to see it again, but I don't know when that'd be. You know how that is.
Oh yeah. I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah, I'll be 26 this year, and I was 21 when I bought mine. I didn't realize how fast it went.
I'm 66.
Are you?
Yeah, I got about 40 years on me.
Wow, yeah, see, yours, that happens.
Yeah.
I heard if you take I'm pretty sure you might have seen the steam guns.
Yeah, you might be able to.
I saw a guy, I don't know if you ever seen on YouTube, he's Cold War Motors guy. He took steam and he was able to like take stuff like this that was shrunken and it'll stretch back out.
Right.
But you start down here and you kind of just keep, and you can get that back up under the metal there.
And there's a reproduction.
Are they?
There's
these handles?
Yeah.
Cause mine they're toast. They need replaced.
Yeah, mine were too. They do the foam just kind of disintegrates after a while.
Yeah, see it.
The vinyl burns away.
Wow, look at that.
One of the parts houses had them. They had them in black that you could dye to match, and they also had red, I guess, was for.
Yeah, see, the red's probably easier ones to print.
For the convertibles and the hardtops and such.
I see.
There's a lot of those with red.
Yeah, and your sills are nice. Is the headliner original? It looks like it.
The headliner is original.
I was gonna say, mine are redone, and I know it ain't.
I'd like to have it redone, but
it's just.
in order to do that, you gotta pull the windshield and the
window out. See, we made the mistake of doing that. We took it out because our body shop, or the shop that was gonna do my headliner, said, "Oh yeah, you gotta take it out. I gotta take it out." And we took it out, and then it was still a big fight. And they didn't.
I prefer people putting it in without doing the windows.
I wish we had done that.
I don't know how well that holds up.
Well, all like when well they did mine. We took the window out. We took it up to the shop about 20 minutes from my house, and
Right.
and all they did was they curled it up maybe half an inch over the lip. They didn't go like way over. They just curled it over the lip a little bit. And what upsets me is like these C-pillar pieces, they straight cut off, and then they didn't do it right. It's better than it was, but it
Problem is they make the front windshield gasket. They didn't produce that. You can get that.
Well, this one though,
This
no.
is the problem. You got to buy the sedan one.
For the bottom,
And
right?
then for the dip, you have to buy, which is a 61, so it doesn't have the dip. Then you have to buy a Starliner one with the dip.
And then you take
have
two.
to- You
Yeah.
have to merge them together.
I wish we had to do that. You know.
I've seen it done.
See, this
Apparently
is-
it does work, but you gotta know what you're doing.
Oh, was this factory padded or
No,
redone?
that was when I had the
Because mine.
interior done. The guy didn't. There were no reproductions. I think there are now.
Are there? Mine fell
So
apart.
he just covered it with vinyl.
And mine fell apart, and yeah, a guy had made a metal one, so I used that. For,
Okay.
It worked. It looks close enough. He bent metal. He's a metal bender, and I bought half of 64. I was trying to get the quarters.
Oh, okay.
And he had made that piece, and I used that as
I
mine.
believe it's reproduced.
Okay, yeah. See your receipts. That cloth looks so close. It has the little.
Yeah, so I say, we went through the entire book to find something, because I had a small piece of the original fabric, which was
Yeah.
obviously when I got this car, it was shambles, it was shredded up.
Yeah, it happens. It really does.
Just that small piece, and we just kind of went through his books and came up with this, like, well, that's pretty darn close.
Yeah, that painted plastic. I mean that's
Yeah.
metal. Yeah, it looks good. See, mine's missing one of these. I'm missing one button. Can you order those buttons? The little inserts for the.
Again, that's something I know I have, I just haven't come across it.
That's
With the
okay.
letters. Those little pieces
Those
I
little
put
pieces.
I put in this little Rubbermaid box.
Nice.
And,
That's solid. Yeah, you got the 2-speed just like I do.
Yep. Pretty common.
Yeah, I think all white block sales are your only option. There's that piece, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all it is, I see. A little cardboard. Yeah. This padded visors are nice, and
Yeah, they're nice because they do hold up. Whereas the
yeah, it'll hold up a lot
padded
better.
Usually disintegrate.
Yeah, no, very cool, very cool. Yeah, all this is nice. Hardtopping, of course, is a little different, but still,
Right.
it's close to the same.
Again, it's supposed to be a semi-gloss, almost like a satin finish. But my guys didn't know that, so they just
Yeah, which I guess
painted
it
away
happened.
at the same time. They
Well, honestly, I kind of like it that way, to be honest with you. I know that's not how it's supposed to be. Sometimes like, you do the little.
dashboard. That's what it really should match. But it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
can't say that anybody
hasn't, you
has
know.
had a problem with it. As I say, she's won some awards, so actually lots of awards.
Really, and see, I only won one trophy. I was kind of like a pick for like favorite.
Okay.
But like far as, you know, it's not a show car. It's a driver.
Right. At this point, it is, and she was at one time as well.
Yeah, and like because of the guy.
Very much the same condition.
Yeah, the guy that owned mine originally, he I guess Jim said he felt like he remembered the car, as he said there was this guy in his family who could come to the conventions in Ohio, but he couldn't remember who it was. So I haven't been able to track down the original family of who owned the car, because I like to know who, you know.
I should check and see what's in the trunk.
Oh yeah, and you see the trunk, yeah.
I want our keys on just to do that, because I don't know what exactly the
Yeah. Yeah, the curb peelers are very cool.
Yeah,
I want to get a set of those.
you can get them. They're aftermarket.
Oh yeah. Great example.
No parts in there.
Hey, you got your jack in the correct location there.
Yes. That was restored for me.
Yeah.
Okay. This was the hardest thing to find.
Block cylinder was
Yeah.
mine.
'Cause
I
one
had
day-
to fab up.
One
Yeah.
day I went to open her original and it just popped out. It's like, all right.
Oh,
it
no.
flew somewhere in the garage. I have no idea where, but I had finding the casing.
See mine.
'Cause that's an Edsel only. Actually, it's Edsel Canadian Meteor,
Oh, so there's more than one.
and Ford 300, Custom 300,
Custom
which is
300
a
type thing?
fleet vehicle.
Okay, because yeah, it's either the Ford Fairlane or the R, the S Starliner would
Right.
have these. Yeah.
Yeah, Ford did, even the base level Fairlane had used the FORD.
Oh.
The fleet Custom 300, which is very rare, used that basic one as well.
Yes, mine got damaged. Well, it was seized, and this tumbler broke basically, and I broke my little arm in there, so I was able to fix it.
Oh, well, that's lucky.
But I don't have a cylinder in mine. I end up just taking a screwdriver and it'll still pop it. You know.
Yeah.
It sucks in Republic, but it's better than nothing. You know. It still functions. You know.
I'm sure you can.
Because I learned that you can't get this, so I was like, I'll take it for what I got. I got one that still works.
Yeah.
Whatever, I use a screwdriver. You know, it's better than nothing.
Betting that might even be chrome, but I don't know if you lose some of the detail. But
Right.
it's hard to find. I was lucky to find one.
It's like we have our 58. We have a 58 Corsair. We have a 59 Ranger, and then we have our 60. We have all 3 years. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty
My
cool.
grandpa, he acquired the other 2, and when I grew up with them having the Edsels, and
You were lucky. I didn't.
Yeah.
I grew up with a father that was an accountant. That cars are just basic transportation.
That's what my great guy, but he
Now,
like it was just
my
cars.
mom was the car guy in the family.
Really?
Yes, and she supported me in doing this. I loved to take her out for rides. She enjoyed it. Take her to shows. Yes, my mom was the car guy in the family. Yet, what's really weird is her father never owned a car.
Really?
So I don't even know where that came from.
Huh.
Now, my father's father, I understand, was a car guy because he would buy new Model Ts and Model A's and everything back in the day.
Then. Yeah.
But my father, nope.
Nope.
He wanted nothing to do with
A
my
to B.
car hobby.
That was it, huh?
Wanted nothing to do with my car hobby. Nope.
Yeah, as my grandpa, he went kind of crazy ball and fixed tons of cars. He had lots of Edsels, and we're down to a few cars now. But like he had that 58 Corsair, we still have it, and 410 car. Yeah, it's just they're cool. For me, that's like the family heirloom, you know, the car.
As I said, I saw one as a 5-year-old, and I said, I want one of those.
Yeah, I mean,
first of all, it's something the rich people drove because she was the wife of a doctor.
Oh, okay.
Who obviously had enough money to buy her one for a Christmas present. So it was something rich people. This is my 5-year-old mind thinking, oh, that's what the rich people drive. And the other thing is, nobody loves it. I will love it. I want one.
Yeah. So this is a
had no intention
present,
of getting
yeah.
a 60. It's just one of those things. Fate intervened and saw her at the car corral at Carlisle. And then when the guy said, I might part her out, I'm like, no, I have to save this. The price was right. He was going to deliver it because I could have had the prices right, but how am I getting it?
Yeah.
125 miles to home.
Back then, yeah.
He said, "Oh, I'll bring it to you, $200." Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
So I think I paid. I think total was about $1,600.
All right, heading out. Doug's leading me out of here and kind of head out of here for the night. He gave me a lot of parts and great guide and great story. I'm gonna get the rest off him here and tell it to you about Rosie. Great car, and hopefully get back on the road here soon because she deserves it. Life happens though. I know that best. So we're gonna leave this storage unit in place here and make way back towards West Virginia. Okay, once we got out of there, we had some dinner, and we're like, okay, I'm not making it 7 hours back. It was already like 7 o'clock. I wasn't gonna arrive with my daughter at 2 in the morning at home. I knew that I would just have to hit a motel, so we hit up Ramada for the night. So that's why the next thing you say, hey, I'm leaving. I thought I recorded a video when we got to our room, but I was so darn tired, I probably just forgot. All right, goodbye, Ramada, Harrisburg, Hershey Hotel Suites. We're heading back to Virginia. about 13 minutes away from our aunt's house. It's been a hell of a drive. It's snowing currently, or sleeting. So, whew, we're pretty beat. Ready back, kick it back rest of the day before we gotta go back home tomorrow. I'll have to do a little video showing all the stuff I got back there or whatnot, but yeah, it's been a hell of a drive. Man, 53 Buick sitting outside. Well, I made it back. What the hell? Ah. Fuck. Alright, so we're back home. This is a little later, and I wanted to go through and show you guys what I got. This isn't even everything. This is just what I grabbed in the car and pile up on the table without getting in trouble and show you. So come on in here. So what we got is one of the center sections of the grill, and it's in really great shape. Probably better than the one I got in my car at the moment, but mine's damaged. And here we have the little turn signal section that goes on the front fender, and mine's damaged here. Let me have this, along with a driver side grill section, which is really in decent shape. It cleaned up nice. You see that right there? So, and yeah, he gave me whatever he what he thought I could use. We got a horn relay bracket. I mean, it's a bunch of little parts. There's a condenser, points, and he upgraded, so he didn't need it. An extra horn ring. Figured I could take the parts off here and make my horn work, and I could show you guys that in the video. What's even cooler, somehow, is this little tote he's got here. And let me have this full of brand new clips. So he has almost all the clips in this tote to make sure all my chrome's attached, and as most of it's attached, it ain't gonna fall off, but it's not like tight. But this is the correct placement. So this summer I can use this and get my stainless and everything all tight. Okay. Also, pretty cool, because I needed one. This, in this box, we have pretty sure it's his old heater core, but he said it might need to record. I'm going to get a car hot and run it in line and see where it's leaking and try to repair it, because honestly, as far as it goes, it's a nice unit. It doesn't look really that bad, so I'm hoping it's usable so I get the heat going in my Edsel again. So I'm trying to be delicate with it. I mean, you can't find, it's hard to find a heater core for a 64 Edsel or Mercury. They don't just, you know, they're not cheap. Okay. Also, really cool, a NOS antenna. First time I had it out of the box all the way. Okay. You can see that the gaskets, I mean, this is basically like new. It may have been on a car once, maybe, but I mean, just looking at it, the grommet, everything, just the firewall, it's in great shape, and it's nice. It's not broke. It's all in one piece. Even the end of the antenna is in decent shape. So this is definitely a score. So eventually, when I go to replace mine, or well, if I need it replaced, or if I decide I want to, I have this basically like new one I can put it in this place. It's really awesome. Doug was very kind, and he let me have a lot of things I felt bad for taking, but his motto was that if he could help a 60 Edsel owner, he would. He just gave you what you need to make your car better. There's only so many of them, and we're kind of a community. Now the main thing I went after, this is probably the holy grail of it. I got these torque panels. Now these aren't perfect. There's some little blemishes and little sag to them. And they're missing some of the little chrome pieces, but these panels are in excellent shape for something you can't get. You can get these made and you can spend all that money. And these are original Edsel door cards he let me have off of his car. So he had a better set. To me, these are priceless because to look at someone's car and you see ripped up door panels, it sucks. And that's my situation at the moment. That's all I can do. And they need cleaned up, so I'm gonna do a video cleaning these up and installing them and making the interior look a lot better. But as far as they go, they have most little chrome on them, and they're in really great shape. They're not really that bad. They're driver quality. And then this one, you might say, "Oh man, look at this! You see these wrinkles in it over here, you know, and how it's all folded up." But I have a steam gun, so I'm gonna try to use a steam gun and feather this out, get it to relax, so I get most of these wrinkles out of it. As far as it goes, it's in one piece. My door panel on my car, I got about from here to here. All this is ripped off and gone. It's just like that. It's just falling off. It wasn't made to last 100 years. So I'm gonna do what I can to clean these up, get this material to relax and smooth out, and install in my car. So this is really great. I was really glad. I just didn't know what to say. Doug was awesome, let me have all this stuff, and he wouldn't let me pay him. He said, "Nope, if you help an R60 owner, it's free as long as you can do something with it, use it, and if anything, help the next guy." And that's awesome. And it's always great to pay it forward. So most of this, if not everything, will go towards my car to help make it a better driver, keep it on the road, and keep it looking good. Alright, so back to the end of the video. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Everyone who's out there and has been following along with my little series of videos, and it's flattering to hear all these positive things from you guys. I'm just a person just like you and me. We're all just people. We just living normal lives, so it's cool. You know, I like to do shout outs and stuff. So for this video, if you made it this far, which I know it's a long one, let me know in the comments who made it to the end, and I'll try to get shouted out and let you know, hey, I'm listening. I'll try to respond to every comment and let you know I'm listening, because I'm a human, you know, just like you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.